guys, so today I'm going to be doing a high school freshman tips video, and I'm basically just going to be giving you guys a whole bunch of different tips for high school in general and freshman year and, going to a new school, having new teachers, making a good first impression on people, and, just the whole year in general. So let's get into it. So first we're going to talk about getting lost. I know getting lost is a major concern for students at new schools because they don't want to get embarrassed and have to ask someone, or they don't want to be late to class. But first of all, your teachers are going to be very lenient with you on the first few days of school because they know that, you got lost, or, it's a long walk and you're not used to it, or you didn't take the shortcut that everyone else knows about, all the upperclassmen, But just don't worry about it. They're not going to give you detention. You don't have to go running down the halls like an idiot. Just calm down. You will make it to class eventually. If you do get lost, you can always ask a teacher, a friend, a staff member, anyone you see in the hallways, that looks like they know where they're going, what they're doing. If you feel comfortable, you can ask an upperclassman. If you know an upperclassman and you see them, that might help to ask where it is. Also, you can look at the room numbers and kind of see, in what direction they're going. Or, you may see a pattern, like we have like a math hall. So if you know where the math hall is and you have a math class, it's going to be in the math hall. So you just go in that direction. Also, when you are in the hallway looking for your class and you see another class that you have, try and remember where that is so that you're not stuck in this position again looking for that class. But to keep from getting lost, it is really, really helpful if you can find a school map. Sometimes they have them on the school website or the district or county website. They gave it to us in our school planners. And also they gave us just a regular sheet of paper with the school map on there for school orientation, and everyone was using them. Just walking around trying to find out where they're supposed to be. And if you're embarrassed doing that, then, you can go into a bathroom or something, or you can do it before you go out in the hallway, like in the classroom. That's what I did, so I didn't have to look like a little freshman walking around with my map, but everyone does it, so don't worry about it. Also, check your student handbook. You might have a school map in there. So definitely do your best to find a school map so that you know where you are going. It is so helpful, and you can even mark on there where your classes are. The next section kind of has to do with teachers. You definitely want to get a good first impression with teachers because you might have these teachers for the full year, the full semester, or even multiple years. So it's definitely good to get a good impression with teachers because they can also, put teacher recommendations for sports or clubs, or, if you're running for class office, or, even college. It's really, it's really important that you kind of get a good first impression with teachers. Some teachers basically count on first impressions. If you don't impress them right away, then they won't like you for the rest of the year. Trust me on this. I have been there. I had a teacher where we had to analyze the Pledge of Allegiance, and I wrote all the way up until like the last line where it's kind of like a half line, and we were supposed to write a full page, and since I didn't write on that last line, I got a 0 because it wasn't enough. And I noticed that the students who went above and beyond and wrote like 2 pages or 1.5 pages, he liked them for the rest of the year, and he definitely did not like me. So you should definitely go the extra mile with teachers, especially like for the first 2 weeks of school when they're trying to get to know you, and they'll kind of pair you with how well you did on the first homework assignment, or how much you tried is really what it's about. Because if they give you like one of those quizzes where they test you on stuff just to see what you know from last year or the stuff you're learning this year, and you try, like you answer most of the questions, you work out the problems, then they'll like you more because they know that you have a strong work ethic and you are going to try your best this year. Also, getting a good first impression on teachers means you have to show interest in the class. If they ask you a question like, why are you taking this class? Don't just sit there, because then they'll think you're doing it just for the diploma, just to graduate. You should definitely answer the question, even if you don't really have a good answer. Just try and answer the question, because it shows that you're interested in the class, you want to learn, and your teachers will like you more for that. Doing your summer assignments is also a very helpful thing when it comes to getting a good first impression with teachers, because they kind of divide the class into who did the summer assignment and who didn't. And also it'll help with your grades, because if you don't do so good the first 9 weeks or semester or whatever, it will help your grade and it will boost it up if you did the summer assignment, and lots of times summer assignments aren't that hard. My next tip is take risks. That doesn't mean go do drugs, go party, go drink alcohol. I mean, just try new things. If you're nervous about trying out for a sport because you don't know if you're good enough, do it anyways, because trust me, you will regret it if you don't. And it is definitely, you don't want to feel regret. You want to go and try. So just go try new things, do sports, do clubs, do school plays, do different organizations, tutoring. Just find what you're good at and kind of go work at it. It'll definitely help you also with college applications and stuff like that. With that said, do not put too much on your plate. For the first month of school, I put way too much on my plate. I took all these academic classes and one online outside of school. I wanted to do all these clubs and activities and community service and all this stuff, and I was just piling it on top of each other, and I couldn't even do most of my class stuff. So then after I went full stressed out the first month of school, I kind of just I give up, and I just kind of let it go, and then my grades dropped and I didn't do very good for the rest of the year. So don't do that, because you'll end up trying too hard in the beginning and then just kind of giving up and deciding it's not worth it. I won't do that homework or something like that. Of course, being organized is important, but it's especially important freshman year because you're in a new environment, you're taking a whole bunch of new classes that might be harder. You really need to be organized, and it'll also help you for the rest of your high school career and your college career. And your work later in life and your home and everything. It'll definitely help you out. So definitely try to be organized so that you can kind of get that habit going. My last tip is really simple, and just remember, you are not alone. There are millions of other people going through the same thing at that very moment. Millions of other people in your school, okay, not millions, hundreds. They're going through this at the same time you are. So don't worry about it, you are not alone. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe. I do school tips and stuff here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good freshman year, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!